Are you always around a woman but always confused if they have feelings for you and expect you to chase, or you just feel like they only want to be friends? Here are some amazing signs to know if she likes you or she is just playing nice around you. Hey real man. Welcome to another interesting episode of Flirt's Facts. In this channel I unravel the secret of understanding the complexities that surrounds women to assist men who need assistance with communication and building a strong relationship. Please, the information I release are not to be used for manipulation purposes. Are you ready? Let's do this. One of the most overlooked signs that a woman likes you but is hiding it is her nervousness. Now, here's where a lot of men get confused. They assume nervousness means she is not interested or discomfort. But when a woman likes you, her emotions are heightened. Her body reacts before her mind can control it. That's why you'll notice little signs of tension. Her playing with her hair, fidgeting with her phone, or suddenly adjusting her clothes when you're around. These aren't random habits. They're subconscious behaviors that happen when she's aware of your presence and doesn't want to mess up how she looks in front of you. But here's the tricky part. While she's nervous, she'll also try to hide that nervousness by acting casual. She doesn't want you to catch on too quickly because that would make her feel vulnerable. So, she might look away quickly after making eye contact. Or she'll talk in a slightly colder tone to cover up the fact that she's excited you're there. If you don't understand this, you'll misread her distance as lack of interest, when in fact it's the opposite. Another thing to notice is her voice. Women's voices often give them away. When she likes you but doesn't want you to know, her tone might shift. Sometimes a little softer, sometimes a little higher pitched. This isn't something she plans. It's her emotion slipping through. If you pay attention, you'll catch that subtle difference in how she speaks to you compared to how she talks to other guys. Also, watch her body language in group settings. If you walk into a room and suddenly she sits up straighter, adjusts her outfit, or changes her posture, that's not coincidence. That's her becoming hyper-aware of how she looks in your presence. She's nervous, but she wants to make sure she's still presenting herself in the best light. Now, here's where a lot of men mess up. They either ignore these signals completely or they react the wrong way by calling her out directly. For example, saying, "Why are you so nervous?" will instantly shut her down because now you've exposed what she was trying to hide. The key here is to remain calm and confident. Let her be a little nervous. It is a compliment. It means she cares about how you see her. Think of it like this. Women don't get nervous around men they have zero interest in. If she's calm, casual, and completely unaffected, chances are you're just another guy in her world. But if she's trying hard to appear unaffected while her little habits give her away, you've already made an impact. So, the next time you notice a woman acting just a little different around you, more fidgety, a bit inconsistent in her tone, or hyper-aware of herself, don't mistake it for rejection. That's attraction in disguise. If you are happy with what you are learning, why not hit that subscribe button now? Trust me, you don't want to miss any video I upload. Another thing to look out for is that her eyes say more than her words. If there's one thing a woman can't fully control, it's her eyes. She may be able to control her words, her tone, even her attitude, but her eyes will always give her away. When a woman likes you but is trying to hide it, her eyes often reveal the truth you can't hear in her words. When a woman is into you, her eye contact feels different. Sometimes it's longer, almost like she's holding your gaze to connect with you. And sometimes it's shorter, like she can't hold it because it makes her too vulnerable and uncomfortable. If she looks at you and then quickly looks away with a slight smile or even acts like nothing happened, that's her feelings slipping out before she pulls them back in. Another clear sign is when she looks at you in moments she doesn't have to. For example, in a group setting, pay attention to where her eyes naturally go when she's not talking. If she consistently scans the room and lands back on you, that's attraction. She may not say anything, but she's watching. Trust me guys, I have been in such situations on several occasions and can totally relate that this is always the case when a woman can't hide her feelings. Women check on men they like, even if they're pretending not to. Then there's the lingering glance. This is when she looks at you just a second longer than normal. It's subtle, but if you catch it, you'll know it wasn't an accident. Sometimes she might even look at your mouth when you're speaking. That's her subconscious mind revealing physical attraction, even if she tries to hide it. Another sign is how her eyes react when you unexpectedly catch her staring. If she immediately looks away, acts busy, or suddenly checks her phone, that's not coincidence. That's her covering up the fact that she was caught looking. A woman who feels nothing for you won't care if you notice her looking. She'll hold her gaze casually, but one who's attracted to you will act guilty like you just discovered a secret. It's also worth noticing how her eyes respond when you talk to her. Men often overlook this because they focus too much on what women say. But women are masters at using words to conceal how they feel. Their eyes, however, are much harder to disguise. That's why you should always watch the small details. Here's the truth. If her words tell you she's just being friendly, but her eyes keep finding you, her attraction is there. She may not want you to know yet, but her gaze already betrayed her. 3. Body language. That betrays her attraction. A woman's body language will always speak before her mouth does. Even when she tries to hide her feelings, her physical cues slip through because they're unconscious. If you pay attention, you'll notice her body often reveals what her words are trying to deny. One of the most common giveaways is how she positions herself around you. If she consistently angles her body toward you, even in group conversations, that's not random. People naturally turn toward those they feel drawn to. On the flip side, if she angles away or closes herself off, it usually signals disinterest. So, when a woman likes you but doesn't want you to know, she may try to appear casual, but her body will betray her. Then there's the distance factor. Women tend to protect their personal space, especially with men they aren't interested in, but when attraction is there, she will reduce that invisible barrier. Maybe she stands closer than necessary, brushes past you lightly, or leans in when you talk, even though she could have stayed back. Those little invasions of space are not accidents. They're signs she feels comfortable and drawn to you. Her hands are another big clue. Many women unconsciously play with their hair, touch their neck, or adjust their clothes when they're around someone they like. It's not always because they want to look better. It's often nervous energy releasing itself. If you notice her fidgeting more around you than with others, that's attraction leaking out in physical form. Another subtle cue is mirroring. When a woman mirrors your body language, crossing her legs when you cross yours, picking up her drink when you do, leaning back when you lean back, that's a subconscious way of building rapport. If a woman is not drawn to a man, her posture tends to remain neutral, relaxed, casual, or even closed off. But when she likes someone, her posture often becomes more attentive. She may straighten up, pull her shoulders back, or even subtly arch her back to appear more feminine. These micro-adjustments happen instinctively when attraction is present. Another strong sign is her reaction to physical proximity. If you step slightly closer and she doesn't pull away or even leans in further, that's interest. A woman who feels nothing for you will usually maintain a polite distance, but one who likes you, even if she's hiding it, will let you into her space because she wants to connect with you. If you observe closely, her body language will always tell you the truth before her mouth does. Another real fact is the accidental jealousy test. For example, she may accidentally post certain pictures on social media, knowing you'll see them. Or she might suddenly become busy and mention spending time with someone you don't know well again. The goal isn't to replace you. It's to spark curiosity and make you reveal how much she matters to you. Why do women do this? It's psychological. Women are naturally wired to seek reassurance about a man's feelings without having to directly ask. If she outright asks, she risks rejection. But by testing your reaction through jealousy, she gets her answer without putting her ego on the line. It's safer for her emotionally, and it gives her the information she wants. Now, here's the key. If you fail the jealousy test, you give away all your power. Overreacting, getting visibly upset, demanding answers, or trying to outperform other men only shows insecurity and won't get you anywhere. Her good books. That kills attraction because it proves you can be shaken too easily. On the other hand, showing complete indifference can also backfire. If you act like you don't care at all, she might believe you're genuinely not interested and withdraw. The smartest way to handle jealousy tests is balance. Acknowledge her little games without letting them expose your true intentions. If she mentions another guy, you can respond with calm confidence. Something like, "That's cool. I'm sure he's a great guy. But, I'm way cooler." This keeps you playful, confident, and unbothered while still showing a subtle claim of interest. What women are really looking for here is emotional strength. They want to see if you're secure enough not to crumble under pressure, but also attentive enough to show they matter to you. If you pass this test, she'll secretly feel more drawn to you, even if she continues pretending she doesn't like you. Okay, champions. That's it for this episode. See you in the next episode.